Yeah, so hi guys, this is Shadow Girl Sherry, and I want to welcome you to, we're back to my channel, Sunset Songs, which is all about the law of attraction. I don't want to waste too much time talking about what the law of attraction is all about. If you are watching this video, you probably already know what the law of attraction is about. It's the idea that like attracts like. Okay, I don't want to talk too much about, waste a lot of time on the introduction, whatever, because of the fact that I'm gonna, what should I say, accentuate the idea of time. Because today, this video is about something the way I've read. I thought it was a once in a lifetime deal. I've seen that in different places online that it was a once in a lifetime deal. But actually, I do believe it's like a twice in a lifetime thing. I was on Amazon and I saw different shirts. That just goes to show how special this particular day is, because the date was actually written on shirts that I saw on Amazon. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and lift this veil, basically. I'm going to lift this veil. Just a second. Let you see how I got everything laid out. If you're attracted to the video, I hope that you like the way that I have the video laid out. I'm going to take this in, which is my own personal scarf, guys. Here on my channel, I have a tendency to lay out my own personal things because I call myself Shadow Girl. So instead of appearing in my videos for right now, you basically see, I basically for right now lay out my own personal items. And you see an S right here, which stands for Shadow Girl, because I'm basically not coming out and showing you my face really. So let me jump right into this. My channel is called Sunset Songs. I call myself Shadow Girl, and you see it, Sunset Songs. Normally I have a little, what should I call it, like a logo right here that would basically be the sun. But being that today is a different kind of energy, I kind of got rid of that sun logo or whatever you want to call it. Instead of the sun being right here, I just kind of got rid of that. And then you see right here, Sunset Songs. That's the name of my channel. Then it rolls down into Shadow Girl. That's me right there, basically. Shadow Girl Sherry. So hi guys, I'm Shadow Girl Sherry. And again, normally I have the little sun logo, whatever you want to call it, in the corner. I changed it up today because the idea of this video. Today is April the 8th, 2024. And for that reason, you may or may not know, I hope you know, because if you know, if you were out earlier and you looked up at the sky and you noticed that it was dark, whatever, during the day, and you didn't have the protective, sunshades on, then you'd probably be in trouble. You'd probably be in trouble because today we had a solar eclipse. So let me just go ahead and say this. A solar eclipse happens when the moon passes between the sun and Earth, blocking at least some of the sun and casting its shadow on Earth. So guys, I hope you understand why I laid the video out like this, why I had it covered like this. And then I removed it, a little bit of a veil with that was my own scarf. And I covered my paperwork up that way. And I'm now revealing my paperwork. It's basically because we had a solar eclipse today. And I've already read what a solar eclipse is. I wanted to put it out this way also and make this video because I call myself Shadow Girl. I find this energy to be really special because I call myself Shadow Girl. And I've learned that when it comes to spirituality, there is a lot in a shadow. You think that it's empty, but there's really a lot in the energy of darkness and a shadow, that type of thing. There is something called shadow work. So with that being said, I'm going to read this again. A solar eclipse, I'm Shadow Girl Sherry. A solar eclipse happens when the moon passes between the sun and earth, blocking at least some of the sun and casting its shadow on earth. So I guess that would basically mean that the shadow of the moon is basically cast, is kind of put down onto the earth, cast down to the earth. And, that's got to be really magical. That's got to be really magical. But anyhow, with that being said, I'm Shadow Girl, and I'm going to go ahead and continue with my paperwork and just say the things that I'm feeling right now. Guys, I do want to say that I had the chance of going out today, or at least I was asked to go out and go to like a vineyard, whatever, to see the eclipse. I couldn't go because, we have work and different things that we have to do, and you got to work around work. So, but I will say that by the time, I got, home, whatever, or you know what I mean. I just found it to be so special because of the fact that, there were so many people that maybe they didn't make it. They couldn't be at a particular spot, or maybe they were locked in an office or whatever, and they didn't get to see this, this dusky, dark energy. To me, it really was beautiful. Now, when I was younger, maybe I wouldn't have seen that. I wouldn't have understood. But because I'm into spirituality and that type of thing, I found it to be so beautiful. I even had a friend that texted me, a guy friend, that said, well, it really, what was the big thing about that? But I would beg to differ. So anyhow, guys, let me go ahead and continue with this. Go ahead with my paperwork. Okay, so a total solar eclipse, and this is just something I wrote down, a total solar eclipse, okay, this is a twice in a lifetime celestial event, and it will not happen again, and I hope you can see that, twice in a lifetime celestial event. This will not happen again until 2044. Okay, guys, I find that to be special as well, the number 44. Do you notice that a couple of days ago we came out of the 44 portal, because we had the 4th month, April, the 4th month, the 4th day. And within days of that, it was a portal, the 44 portal, the 4th month, 4th day. The portal was open where you could put your desires, work on manifesting your desires within the energy of that portal. And here, within days of that, we have a twice in a lifetime celestial event that will not happen again until 2044. So this is just something that's coming my way. Guys, I hope that you can hear this video clear. I'm making this video in the park. I just felt like doing that today, but it's kind of busy today. I'll even go ahead and show you some feathers. I walked around a little bit and I found some feathers outside at the park. And normally, I wanted to lay these out in the video to add a little bit of a scene or ambiance maybe to the video. Normally, when I walk around in this particular park, I see a lot of black feathers. I found these to be special on this special day because this is more if you were here, you could see maybe there is some black, but there's some brown. I just saw the angel number on my phone. I record my videos from my phone. And I can see just a couple of seconds ago, the video was at 9 minutes, 11 seconds. That is an angel number. That's a whole other video though, but I do like to share that when I notice the angel numbers. So this is a brown feather, but maybe there's a little bit of black. I can see some white. And normally I don't find feathers that are this big. But these are pretty good size. I just wanted to share that with you guys. So let me keep moving here. Normally I find a lot of black feathers. But this is a little bit of a change, special day. Even though this is a darker energy, it's a solar eclipse. But I wanted to share that I did find these here in the park right before making the video. So Okay, so the last time this happened, um, it was actually August the 21st, 2017. Guys, I don't know what was going on in your life at that time. Again, this is a twice in a lifetime event, and you can, a twice in a lifetime event. And these are just the things that are coming to me as I'm making this video. I always like to bring it to you as it comes to me. They're kind of like messages, or maybe some people might say channeled messages or whatever. Um, if you could leave in the comments maybe what you did today, or what, if you can think back to maybe 2017. You don't have to be exact as in August the 21st, 2017. But if you can think back to just August, or not August, but 2017, what you were going through. And I can tell you that most likely in a lot of months in 2017, I was going through some rough patches. And you think about shadows, and there's going to be light times in your life where you're going to feel like everything's sunny everywhere you walk. Things are just bright and beautiful. But then there are times in your life, no matter how beautiful the day, how sunny the day, whatever, there seems to be a shadow that you're dealing with, because maybe the shadow is in your heart, or you're feeling a certain type of way. Because no matter who you're around, whatever, you're just having a certain, you're not having an easy way to go. And in 2017, I know that I was having a hard time because of this certain thing, a big event that happened in my life, that basically got me into spirituality, the law of attraction. I really got deep into the spirituality and law of attraction, all that, and just living a higher purpose, thinking more about what life is all about, the way I want to live, whatever, through the illness of my mother. My mother was sick for years, maybe about 10 years before she died. But she died in 2016. So by 2017, that was a hard year for me. 2017 wasn't easy. So I'm thinking back to that time, and the fact that we did have a solar eclipse. And that is a shadowy like energy. But at the same time, the fact that my mother passed away was very hard. But then the light that's come out of it is the fact that in that time, I really started to find myself. And even at that time when she was sick, we had a lot of time that we spent together, because she was sick. And had she not been sick, maybe she wouldn't have had the downtime. She would have been working. She was a hard worker. So anyhow, let me keep on with the video. These are just the things that are coming down to me. Guys, it is my channel is all about my personal journey with the law of attraction. It's all about the song that plays in your heart, Sunset Songs. And I just like to share my journey and take you along on the journey with me, and hope that I can help you along the way. And maybe you can leave some comments and let me know what's going on in your life, whatever. So let me keep moving with my paperwork here. Okay. So again, you see my cute little logo, whatever, Sunset Songs, where I've gone ahead and drawn the sun back in there, because of the fact that right now, the solar eclipse is, it only lasts for a couple of minutes. And the way the totality only lasts, it doesn't last long. And the way I understand, and again, this is the number 4. This is the number 4 again, the 4th month, 4th day. We had that just came out of that portal not long ago. Now 4 days later, I thought about that. 4 days later, on the 8th, we have this new portal that's open, and that's the number 4, 44. Then we're on the 4th again, guys. I did look up online to see how much time it usually takes for a solar eclipse to happen, or for an eclipse, whatever, to happen. Now, from what I saw, I could be wrong, but what I read is maybe the longest amount, for the most part, is like 4 minutes, maybe a little bit over, is how long the amount of time would be that there would be the dark point, or the height, of the solar eclipse. No, that's what I saw. It was but if you were working, it could be a little bit less depending on where you're located. It could have been less than 4 minutes. But for the most part, you're working with around 4 minutes. Okay? So I hope you're following along. So I'm going to go ahead and read the rest of my paperwork. Okay, the solar eclipse portal, and you see that, the solar eclipse portal, April 8th, 2024. And I've just got these words written out: spiritual, and then we've got transformation. Okay. Spiritual transformation. With spirituality, you transform through things that you go through, you grow through. You may not understand at the time, but you are growing. This is a time to get grounded, whatever. Spiritual transformation, growth. I'm going to look over here at this flower. This actually was laid. I laid this out in my video that I made for the spring equinox. Hope I'm pronouncing these words right. Again, it's a journey. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next page. And guys, that's me again. Saying what's up to you guys. That's Shadow Girl Sherry again. Saying what's up. Guys, I put out these little lights. The lights are black, but then there's the light. There's the light there. So we're dealing with the light right now. And again, I did show you the little sun. I added the sun back in here, the rays or whatever, because right now we're past the whole totality thing, and maybe it's, you know, it's a little bit brighter out now, but it was a beautiful thing. I'm not going to lie. Maybe I just like a little darkness here and there, and I like a little bit of alone time, and I like a little bit of downtime. Life is about like a mix. A mix. I even had a friend say the other day that it's about compromising life. Life is about compromising. So anyhow, just sharing these things. Okay, so I have more paperwork. It says dark during the day. Dark during the day, guys. It was dark during the day. And it just seemed like daylight, day and night were just one and the same. That's what it seemed like. So we're going to say, I got right here, like, and then, you know, dark during the day, like, you know, it's like, the dark, whatever, was like dawn and dusk. So this was during the day, but it was like dawn and dusk. So it's a compromise, I guess, here. This is what's coming to me. Okay, so this energy, the darkness, whatever, the totality, okay, lasting several minutes. And I hope you can see that. Dark during the day, like dawn, dusk, okay, lasting several minutes, okay? And then it also, I try to write, this is the way things kind of come to me. It makes it kind of artsy. I have a lot of fun with all this and sharing it with you guys. Lasting several minutes. Guys, do also consider that even though some people may be trying to manifest, I saw a lot of videos, or at least I didn't get to watch them because things are about time and you got to compromise, whatever. If I had forever, you know, I just wanted to watch all the videos that came up about the solar eclipse. I wasn't more so about the light stuff, but it just seemed like everybody was trying to put this real kind of dark idea, like doom and gloom idea on this solar eclipse. I don't understand. I didn't get to watch all of it. So, but one thing that I will tell you that I do know that through at this time right now, we are also, and you can see it minutes right here, lasting several minutes, but this word that you see right here, Mercury retrograde. If you're into spirituality, the law of attraction, astrology, different things like that, you might know what Mercury retrograde is about. So I did have to share with you guys in this video that not only did we have a solar eclipse, there was a little bit of a dark energy, whatever. The way I look at it, you can always light a candle, and I did light a candle here. And you can look towards the light when you light a candle and think positive thoughts. But with that being said, we are in Mercury retrograde. So it's all about what you believe in as well. In Mercury retrograde, I don't know when we go out of Mercury retrograde. I think we came into Mercury retrograde. It was the very beginning of this month, if I you know, if I'm right, I do believe that's when it happened. But again, I'm not sure. I don't know when we go back out of Mercury retrograde. That's a whole other video that I'm not working with right now, because I'm trying to think positive and keep things love and light. And yeah. So anyhow, moving right along. So you see the word Mercury retrograde. Do keep these things in mind, guys. I just want to share it with you. I also want to share that I have all these things laid out in my video. You see a bit of a veil that I lifted. It is also a scarf. It's my own personal scarf, but I'm calling it like lifting a veil. There's a veil said to be thin right now because the energies of dark and light. Seen videos where it said that you could work with your ancestors. Guys, you have to look into other videos. This is a journey, and I'm just taking one step at a time, but hey, you can go look that up. But I try to make my videos pretty, whatever. This is a scarf, of my own personal scarf. It's got all these flowers on it. Beautiful. I have a dress here that's in the video as well. It's mine. Actually purchased this dress with a guy that I really think a lot of, but that's a whole other story. So every time I look at this video, it kind of makes me, or look at this dress, it kind of makes me remember when I got the dress. But anyhow, moving right along. Okay, so it's also a new moon in Aries. It's a new moon in Aries that we're gonna have tonight. And again, guys, now that's a dark energy as well. New moons are dark. When you look outside during a new moon, you're not going to see the moon. It's dark. This is usually said to be a time where things, you can't, you're basically planting your seed. It's said that you should be planting your seed right now. And I'm looking at trees right now because I'm making this video in the park. You should be planting your seeds for your manifestations right now. And then by the full moon, you might start to see, working towards that full moon, in like 6 months down the road, whatever, you may come to see some buds, things popping up. But it's not going to happen right away. Things don't usually, sometimes they do. But don't get discouraged if things don't happen right away, because if you work with nature, you think about nature, the flower doesn't pop up as soon as you plant the seed. So, not, you know, if you look at it that way. So I do have the flower laid out. And another reason why I have all these beautiful things like laid out, like this right here, which is a, you know, it's a makeup brush, whatever. You could use it to put, you know, powder on your body. You could use it for your face, whatever. But I'm thinking about Mother Nature and this, just the beauty of Mother Nature. So that's why I laid that out. This stands for me, Shadow Girl Sherry. And again, these are all my personal items. The makeups and things like that, again, stands for beauty. And guys, I do think that, you know, I think I'm right beautiful. I'm just not coming out yet. So, yeah, so we'll see. So anyhow, so, again, this is also, again, a new moon in Aries. And I've got the symbol for Aries, the ram. If you look at that also, that kind of looks like a fallopian tubes, like the female reproductive system. So again, think about, this is the first the first sign that comes up in the zodiac sign is Aries. Okay, so new beginnings. This is a new moon, so this is got to be powerful energy. We've got the ram. That's a lot of energy there. We've got daytime, dusk, shadows, lots of darkness. Consider the attitudes that might be coming out right now. We've got a lot of Aries energy out here right now. It's a new moon in Aries. Are you noticing that people may be a little bit hot-tempered? Maybe a little bit hot-tempered. That's what they say anyway, that might be going down right now. And there might be some attitudes, you know, rams. The sign for Aries is a ram. That, you know, ramming. If you had two rams, they butt heads. So just keep this in mind. Again, the dark energy, daytime, dusk, shadows, dark even during the day. It was beautiful, but it was dark even during the day. Did you notice anybody it affecting? The sun makes you happy, but I don't know. Just leave it in the comments. What did you get today? How are people acting around you today? But anyhow, my idea is, being that this is a new moon tonight, we're going to be working with, I did do a ritual, a little bit of a ritual. Again, I had a friend that wanted to meet up and go out and have a little fun or whatever, but I couldn't do it. But then as soon as I got home and I got situated, or you know what I mean, when the work day, I'll say, was pretty much over with, I got to put myself first. And it says right here, put yourself first, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe there were lots of little things going on. Right now here in the park, I'm looking around. There are children, families. I don't know if maybe they had something in the park earlier and people were here for that, but it just looks like people are out, practice, whatever, enjoying themselves. But again, I did do a little bit of a ritual. This is said to be a twice in a lifetime deal. It felt so special to me, even though I was all by myself. It felt so special to me, that what I did alone, spending that little bit of time alone that I had, in the darkness, not looking up at the sun or anything like that, because that would have been dangerous. It was nice and it was relaxing, and yeah. So anyhow, and you can find yourself in the darkness, guys. So the idea that I came up with is put yourself first. Nothing wrong with separating yourself, taking a little time to yourself. What's wrong with that? Okay. So I've got that. Now, guys, this has turned out to be a little bit of a longer video, but I'm liking it. I'm liking the way I feel here. Okay. So this is something else that came out when I was thinking about this video. I've really come to like this whole paperwork thing, because just laying it out, I know some people, there's a girl that I follow where she says that she makes her notes and paperwork too. And I'm like, great, I'll do that when I make my videos. But guys, I kind of like sharing it with you all as well. It's kind of like art class or something, or yeah, so I'm having fun here. So anyhow, guys, and I'm going to ask you, if you're liking the video, whatever, I hope that you will like, share, click subscribe. If you went out and you had time with other people and you looked at the solar eclipse, you spent time with people. So if there's somebody that you met today that, or whatever, or you ran into, Mercury retrograde, they do say old things might be showing back up into your life from the past. Whatever, Mercury retrograde, relationships, boyfriends, people showing back up again. Don't accept it. It didn't work out the first time, so why do you think it's going to work out again? It's your own decision, though. But anyhow, guys, if you ran into somebody, if you ran into an old boyfriend or old girlfriend and you like them, whatever, or a family member or whatever, guys, and you like this person, they're positive here. And even if they're negative, maybe you should go ahead and share as well, because this is all about a journey of finding our best selves and being happy. There's dark times, but we're trying to be happy. So again, the idea there was share, like, click, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what's up, say what you did today, whatever. Okay, so let me go ahead with this. I don't know, I've had my phone here shining on this, on the page for a little bit. Look at there, you got a little bit of light in the darkness, whatever, under there. Guys, I don't know if you worked out what I said here, but I have the words all together, compromising, working together, if you will, the words. I have crazy dreams, and then I have the word weird dreams. And I have the color, even though there's black, I have the color orange here. Orange is a fiery energy, whatever. Guys, what I was basically trying to say when I wrote this down, it said that during times like this, during like a new moon, a full moon, what have you, and right now, of course, we had a solar eclipse today, lots of energy. We had a solar eclipse that's going ahead and falling from day now into night, colliding together. We've got a solar eclipse rolling right over, and just like these words are combined together, we have a solar eclipse that's rolling over into the new moon in Aries. So it said that during times like this, you may be feeling a little weird. I've seen videos about that. You might be feeling a little bit off. You might have a lot of energy at this time. You might be slowed down. Who knows how it affects different people. But guys, did you have any crazy dreams lately? Any weird dreams lately? I'm going to go ahead and tell you about a dream that I had, and it was kind of crazy and kind of weird. But let me jump into it. And it seemed so real. Even though it was a dream, it seemed so real, like reality. And you can always look up and see what your dreams mean. Guys, I had a dream that was so crazy. It was so energized. I felt it was so real that I was having the dream at night. Of course, you're sleeping at night, whatever. I woke up in the middle of the night, and this is why I have the color orange all, wrapped up in the word dream, crazy dreams and weird dreams. And then I have an orange dress of mine laid out. I have an orange scarf laid out. The reason why I chose to make this video orange, hot, all that different type of thing. Orange is, I think it's the combination of the colors of like red and yellow. I think that's if I saw right. It's also, I looked up about the dream. It's also, orange is also the color of like, it can be a creative energy because that's the color of the sacral chakra. Now that's what came to me when I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. It says that when you see colors, you wake up from meditating, and every night for the most part, I try to play like a guided meditation or meditation music as I'm sleeping. And it says that sometimes if you wake up from a dream or you wake up from a meditation, whatever like that, and then you see all these weird colors that you wouldn't have been seeing, that's the chakra, whatever, that was most activated. And it did happen that orange, it basically came out to me. What happened was in the dream, and the dream was it was so potent, guys. The energy, said the energy right now is crazy. The energy was so potent in this dream that it basically woke me up out of my sleep. It woke me up out of my sleep, and I stood up. I stood up in the middle of the night from a dead sleep. I stood up in the middle of the night from a dead sleep. And when I opened my eyes, and this is the reason why I stood up. This is a dream, but real too, because I was dreaming and then I woke up. The dream, I don't know what the dream was, but I woke up. So I'm awake. And as I wake up and my eyes are open, guys, my eyes are open, I look up at the ceiling, and I could have sworn, my eyes are open, no lie. I could have sworn that like my ceiling was bursting open, and there was like this orange ooze, like orange, I'm not going to say Play-Doh, but orange, the stuff that like kids would, like the slime stuff kids would play with, or what, sticky glue or whatever, sticky glue, if you will, glue. Think about glue. What am I trying to attract? I don't know. These are the colors of the sacral chakra. That's a good thing to me. And then of course I looked it up again, and orange again is I do believe orange might be the combination of red, which is the color of, you think about passion when you think about red, but you think about red is the color, they say, of aggressive drivers. They might have a red car. Red can be the color of aggression, anger, passion. It's the color of blood. But then you got the combination of yellow. But if you put those together, so I read, that makes orange. Orange is the color of the sacral chakra, creation. That's a creative energy, a female energy. This is a new moon. Lots of energy going on. But, and again, I said it's like a glue. It looked like glue, but it looked like a ooze, like the Blob. Like the movie The Blob, if you know what that is, what it was or whatever. But it wasn't a real big hole, but it was just a small hole open up. And basically my ceiling was kind of falling in. And then I stood up because it seemed so real. It seems so surreal, so whatever, guys. I just wanted to share with you just how yeah, guys, that was my dream. But even though I was sleeping, I woke up. I don't know what I was dreaming about, but I was awake, stood up because the reason why I stood up is because I opened my eyes and I saw this stuff coming down through my ceiling. It felt so real. I'm like, what in the world is going on here? And it seemed so real that I stood to my feet and I was trying to get out of the way. And I felt so stupid because I yelled. And of course, you know, who I live with, you know, the household, whatever. Household holding it together or whatever. To having a hold, these are the words that are coming to me, whatever, even though I live with, you know, we're not even going to go there. We won't go there. But that's just the word what came to me. Household, having to hold, whatever. I don't know what you're trying to manifest right now. You might be trying to manifest someone to have and to hold, whatever. But again, guys, to having to hold my household, guys, I woke my household up because I was so loud. It seemed that real. It was just, it was a crazy dream. Guys, have you had any crazy dreams during this amped up energy of Aries? The Aries, this is Aries season. Yeah. But again, I did also see that, of course, Aries, again, orange is the color of the sacral chakra. But, and it can mean, and I did read that it can stand for creation, of course, and I knew that. And I just put it together, the color of the sacral chakra. But not only that, I also saw where it's the color of it can be the color of caution or danger because of the fact that construction signs, like when you're detour or a hazard or whatever, those signs in the street, whatever, they can be yellow, and this is a warning, caution. So, guys, that's basically it for the video. It turned out to be a little bit longer than what I suspected or what I was thinking it was going to be. But guys, I had so much fun making this video. Guys, I sure hope that you enjoyed it. I'm going to add this one last thing. And then with that being said, I should probably put this in another video. But guys, if I could add one more thing to this, it's Aries season right now. And maybe I shouldn't say this, but another thing that I'll say, this is a time of aggression. You know what? I'll leave it alone. I'll leave that idea for another time. But anyhow, guys, this is Shadow Girl Sherry. Please let me know those crazy dreams that you had, those weird dreams that you had. And guys, we are going to try our best to turn those weird, crazy dreams, journal it down, put it all together, manifest, put it all together, and turn it into a real beautiful thing. We're manifesting good things here. You go through hard times, whatever. You go through things, but you know, flowers come out, guys. What you go through, you grow through, guys. And this is Shadow Girl Sherry. Yeah. So let's manifest those dreams and make them a reality together. This is Shadow Girl Sherry. I sure hope you enjoyed this video in the same way that I sure enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. This is Shadow Girl Sherry. Thanks for watching. Take care.